Ooh. Barely cleaned up from last night. My goodness. Okay. Go. Sort of centered. Let's see. I'm gonna open up my water and watch it spill all over. Oh. Hiya, Carrie. Are you gonna journal with us tonight? Hello, Lori. Hi, Ellie. We're going to have a quick list tonight. An easy list for me, anyway. I made a list for tonight's hangout while I was grabbing lunch this afternoon, and it is a very long list. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Sherry. How's everybody doing tonight? It is a cold one. My goodness. It's like minus 17, or it was earlier. It's probably even colder now. How's everybody doing? Yes, burr. A big burr. So, what are we doing tonight, guys? Have you got your lists made up? Anyone? Anyone? I'm echoing. Hello? Hello? Is that a new stamp set? No, it is a retired stamp set. Oh, geez, I was going to look up the name of it. I'm trying to remember what the name was. It's called You've Been Framed. Yeah, then there's the wind chill. Yeah, it's called You've Been Framed, and it is a retired stamp set. Remember last night I said, don't we have a stamp set that has like a film strip in it? Well, we do. Just sitting down with a cup of coffee. That sounds delicious. It is. It's super cute. It's got a Polaroid, 2 sizes of Polaroid frames, a picture frames, a bunch of sentiments, and the film strip. Okay, so what's everybody here for? I really thought that we would have, you know, like everybody would just show up tonight because they want a sneak peek. So before we get started on our list tonight, who wants to see the Journal Club bundle that I am releasing this weekend? Preview, please. I'm really, really excited about this, this journal club. I'll move this out of the way. So I have been, we designed this stamp set last year, and I'm very excited to share it with you. Hi, Margie. Hi, Lori. Tamara. I'm very excited to share it with you. I think I'm going to show you the paper supplies first and the stamp set last. How about that? I need something to put these in. Hi, Mary Pat. You do. Okay, so you may have seen this paper line come out, and it's very, very recent, and I ordered it right away because I knew what I was designing and what was coming up for you guys. And it is the Bookish paper line by Echo Park. This is the paper pad. I'm sure you can probably kind of guess now what the stamp set is like. It is called Bookish. It's by Echo Park. I adore the papers in this line. A lot of times, you know, when you see book type paper and ephemera and things like that, it's more like old paper and browns and things like that, isn't it? So I'm gonna open it up. I haven't even opened it yet. This is my pad, and I haven't even opened it up yet. So let's go through the paper pad. I'll zoom in. Should I zoom in a little bit more? It is so pretty. The colors are so pretty. Find me at the library. I have loads of book related totes, and this one says find me at the library. Who has one of these craft carts? Glasses and bookshelves, and in my reading era on the books, there's audio headphones and library cards and things. It's so pretty. Okay, and then let's flip it over. I don't have a problem creasing mine because it's mine. Oh, look at that rich, like burgundy red with the hearts and the scallops. You have the same color craft cart? What is it? Oh, yes. Do I have that color? I don't know if I have that color. I think I have that color upstairs. It's got all my planner stuff in it. Here's some cut aparts. Buying books and reading are two different hobbies, just saying. Every page I turn teaches me something that I never knew. Yeah, I knew too, Mary Beth. Here we go. Oh, look at, see, here's a good view of all the colors. There's like a dull olive color. There's a taupe and a blush pink and red, of course, and like the salty sea. And then this has like kind of a paper look to it with florals in the corners. And we have the green with the kind of plant sort of vines on it. This one has all the open books with like, it looks like, to me, that looks like kind of, you know, magical little stars coming out of the books. Very pretty colors. There is the blue upside down, but it's got the little white hearts on it. More cut aparts. I love that this has we have a long shelf here. This looks like wallpaper. In my Kindle era, a book a day keeps reality away. Oh, look at the gorgeous plaid. And then more of the bookshelves. You could cut those apart and use them as strips. Beautiful coral floral. Another one. Ooh, I love that. That's so pretty. And then there's the wallpaper again. I think it looks like wallpaper. In my reading era, a stack of books. It's not hoarding if it's books. I just want to get lost in a good book. Ask me about what I'm reading. Just a girl with a TBR and no place to be. Your internet sucks today? That stinks. Probably the wind and stuff. Polka dots. I love the polka dots with the flowers in them. These are all like stamps that say this book belongs to be continued from the library of, currently reading. There's a blush with white polka dots, and look at all the bookmarks. Look at all the bookmarks. A sort of orange graph paper. I'm best described as bookish. Yes. Book lover. A little corner. It looks like a little corner bookstore. This is my happy place. Add it to my endless TBR. I should have that on my forehead. Oh, I love this with all the different fonts. Bookstore, happy reading, 4 stars, lost in a book, bookish, serial reader, my book stack, past my bedtime, get cozy. Love those. Oh, and then this beautiful buttery yellow. Here's all the like bookstores, and starting again. So you get 2 sheets of all of those patterns. So that's the paper pad. Then here is the package of ephemera. We love our ephemera. So there's 34 pieces of ephemera in here. Eat, sleep, read, repeat. Some really great little journal cards. What is a bibliophile? Isn't a bibliophile? No, that's, oh, hang on. Someone who loves and often collects books. Well, that's me. I was thinking there's another word for someone that is afraid of running out of books. And I can't remember the word for it. It's something file. So many books, so little time in my reading era. My TBR is a lifelong project. Again, frames, and you could pop the centers out, a book a day. I love these. Sorry, I'm booked. The bookstore, book a day. If lost, return me to the library. Escaping reality, one chapter at a time. Hello, audiobooks are my favorite way to read. I love all these. There's so many. Support your local library. Lost in the pages. I love that font. I love that font. Always a good day to read. TBR, book notes, and there's some little ones, some glasses, bookworm, there we go. So all of those will be in your bundle. And now here, let's put these here so you can see them. A bibliophobia, that's it. Thank you. Okay, so the stamp set that I'm super excited to share with you is this one. What did I call it? Hang on. I called it All Booked. So I really wanted to make sure that we had a stamp for star ratings. So we have star ratings. I did them in stars and also in hearts. So you could use them as a heart rating, or you could use them as a spice rating if you wanted to. Sleep is good. Books are better. Isn't it cute? I'm so glad you like it. Sleep is good. Books are better. That's probably my favorite. There's no such thing as too many books. We have a stack of books. Then we have an individual book so you could stamp things inside it. So we made two different frames. So this one is my favorite. Frames that you can stamp inside your book if you want to. And I have two little sentiments that can fit inside. This book belongs to and from the library of. You can, of course, use them on bookmarks or cards and things like that, but also in your book if you wanted to. So these can be stamped at the top, and then you can put your name at the bottom. We have our lovely reading glasses at the top here. Then of the sentiment, I'm all booked. And then I wanted to be sure that we had started, finished, and rating. So if you're like me and you have a book journal, you can stamp this when you're done reading your book. You can print out a little picture of your book. You can stamp this beside it. Then you could use your star rating here. You can write in the date that you started it and finished it. Hello, Gwen. Thanks, Maria. Hi, Rana. Isn't it so cute? I love it. Love it. I'm so excited about it. So again, I just want to remind you that there are only so many spots because I was only able to get so many of each of these. I actually got a couple of extra pads, but only 22 of the ephemera. And there are 19 of you that are already part of the journal club. So I've tagged you in a post if you were part of the last journal club. So as always, those who are part of the current club get first dibs on the next club. So if you have a spot, if I tagged you in that post, then you will get first dibs on this spot, on these spots. I was going to release them on Friday morning, but I'm thinking I might release them to you guys maybe tomorrow, because that way it'll give all of the people that are the 19 people that are already part of the group chance to grab it. So you know, like you won't be under the gun just having 24 hours. I'm thinking I might release it to you guys tomorrow, and I will link the link in that post for you guys. So, and I will specify that it's for current members only, and then anyone else can get them starting on Saturday morning when I have the new release party. Okay? This is a need, not a want. Yay! Did I get last month's? Well, I tagged everybody. Hang on. Let me see. Crafty Journaling Fun. Where is the... I don't think so. Unless you did it after the fact. So the last... Oh, no, you didn't. Because you got the currently stamps... Or did you get the... Okay, so you only just got yours, like, within the last week or so, right, Lynn? And you got the stamp set and the sticker tablet and the ephemera that went with it, right? You got the whole collection? Because I will include you if I'm pretty sure you got the whole collection. You just got it way after the fact. Yes, okay. So you will be included in that. So that makes 20. So there are 20 people that have secured spots, but you only have a couple days to get them. Okay, so Lynn, you'll be included. So then I only have 2 extra spots. So, so I will tag you guys in that post. I'll add you to that post, Lynn, later. And then you 20 will get first dibs. And then there'll only be 2 more spots. Okay? So are you excited? I think most of you are readers like I am, and I figured this would be a collection that you would all enjoy. Okay. If I could jump up and down, I would. I'm sidelines today. Okay. All right. So let's get started then. So let me zoom out a bit, I think. So today's theme is movies on repeat, or at least that's what I'm doing. You can always, you don't have to do the same themes that I do. You can tailor it to yourself. You can make it whatever, you know, kind of theme that you want. You can just hang out with us, whatever you like. But the theme I chose for tonight was movies on repeat, because if you're like me, you have movies or even TV shows or whatever that you, if they come online or you see them or somebody's watching them, you will stop and sit down and watch it. Or you can probably quote half the movie. Correct? Does everybody else have movies like that? So I pulled out this stamp set. This is a retired stamp set. It's called You've Been Framed. And I pulled it out because I knew it had a film strip stamp in it. And it's not on here because I wanted to show you what I did. Yes. Okay. So I did this earlier because I wanted to make sure that it would work. And if it didn't, then I could start something else. Or I could, you know, start a different page. So this is what we did last time. We did our 2026 to-do list. So I had this idea, movies on repeat. It's a great listing. Yes, right? And I bet a lot of us have a lot of the same. And I'd love to hear, you know, maybe ones that you guys have on your list that I don't. So here's what I did. So I took the film strip and I stamped it. Now I am going to have way more. My idea is to put the names of movies in the frames. But I don't know as I'm going to be able to, like, those will all be filled for sure because I have a list of at least 30. But I wanted to show you what I did because I didn't have a stamp block that would fit this. So I put it on my ruler. So I put it on my ruler. It's a little bit wider and I did have to draw in a couple, but I used this instead, and it was really easy to like press and everything. So I used a ruler instead. You could also use like, you know, your Cuttlebug plate if you have a bigger stamp or whatever, but that's just how I pivoted, how I, you know, have you guys ever done that? Have you ever used something that isn't technically a stamp block for a stamp? Okay, so as you all know, as you are all well aware, a measuring cup. Ooh, good idea. Yes, anything that's flat. And if you can see through it, even better. So my idea was to put the title over here and then do the listing over here. And as you all know, one of my loves is Harry Potter, of course. One of my many fandoms is Harry Potter. So I cut a strip. I have tons of Harry Potter or wizard themed papers. So I thought I cut off a strip off of a page that had like newsprint. And then I cut this card of the castle, the Hogwarts castle. Hello, Jennifer. And I thought, I gotta take my slippers off. And then I thought that I would put the title in here somewhere, Movies on Repeat. I also pulled out some stickers and things that I have because, you know, I have tons of that kind of stuff. I have all these, I have tons, but I just pulled out what I thought were like maybe small enough that I could use or fit in there. I also have a ton of washi tape. You've been working with that paper too, Jennifer. But I don't know that my washi tape is going to, where it might go. I don't, that would fit, but I don't think this is too wide. It's going to cover up some stuff. Maybe. I have tons of this washi tape. Like all different kinds of Harry Pooper. Okay, so I think I might put this all the way across and then this one across the bottom. It may cover up a little, but I'll just put short titles in those ones. Okay, so my first plan is to put this over here. So how's everybody doing? Do you have your list? Has everybody had a chance to make a list? Now we did a similar theme a couple years ago, and I think it was fave chick flicks or something like that. And I used, I printed a bunch of pictures of movie covers or movie, you know, what do you call them? They're, whatever you call those. That's going to be, but so I decided, I had a hard time thinking there for a second. What happened to my scissors? But I decided, since I printed a bunch of movie posters for that one, and so I decided not to do it for this one. So I thought I'd do kind of a different take for this one. So what are you guys doing? Tamara, have you picked your papers out yet? Now let's see. Does anyone have any ideas? Or did you just come here for the big reveal? I could look and see if I can get, like, if I can get some more of the ephemera. Like, they may have brought more in since I placed my order, but that was all I was able to get at the time. I am also waiting for, oh my gosh. Ugh, this is too hard. What was I saying? I'm putting together the spring retreat. I have all of the Kraftin Kimmie products, but I'm waiting for a specific line to come in through my distributor. And it's a really pretty spring line. And when it comes in, I will be ordering right away. I don't want to release it until I know that I have secured the goods. I came for the reveal and to watch. I have some movies in my head. I may do this list another time. Awesome. You're watching tonight, Margie. Are you up at the cottage? I don't watch a lot of movies anymore, but coming to get ideas. Yes, you can make a list of whatever. You could do TV shows. You could do your books. Okay, so I could totally put this over top. So I think I'm going to secure this down as well. So how was everybody's day? I mean, this is the third night in a row we've hung out. It's crazy. You came for both the reveal and the listing. Yay. You've had a good day. Oh, it's been fun, the hanging out? Yeah. And this week is our new release. So we have 2 new stamp sets. Besides the Journal Club, we have 2 new stamp sets coming. And they will be, peaks will start on Thursday. So we have Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday morning will be the new release. So it will go live. They will go live on Saturday morning, as well as the journal bundle for everyone. Okay. So I'm going to, okay, let's see if I can do this straight. Oh, you watched Night of the Seven Kingdoms last night? Was it good? Did you like it? I heard that these episodes aren't as long as the other ones. They're only like between 30 to 45 minutes. Just trim off the extra. Did you like it, Mary Pat? I can't wait. I have that to watch. And then, of course, Traders will be this week. Okay, let's see. Ah. I think it will be good. It seemed a lot shorter than the others. Yes. Yeah, I read that. Yeah, just the day before it came out, and I was like, well, that's kind of dumb. But they apparently that's the way George R. R. Martin wanted it. Because I guess it's a novella. Like it's not a. It's like a side story, I guess, and there are several like that. I think so. Okay, I like the way that looks. I like it. I like it. Okay, so my title I'm going to do here now. We're almost at the end of the book. I have 2 more layouts that I can do. So 1, 2. So I think, and this book isn't too bulky, so I think I am going to use puffy stickers. I'm not going to stamp on this side, and I used my my stencil in last night's live, and I think the letters are too big for this area that I want to do, because the word repeat, it would be too wide. So we don't want that, and I don't want to stamp directly on the paper, but I do want the title directly on the paper. So, repeat might fit with these. So, wait, I do have a second one, because I will run out. So I might do movies and repeat in the big letters and just on. In the middle. So let's start with movies at the top. And we have no M's. Great. Where do you get your journals? So I get my journals through my distributor. So where I get all of my paper supplies, my doodle bug, like all that kind of stuff that I get for you guys, for Shop the Box and all the stuff, the tools, the adhesives, all that stuff. I get mine through there. Now, these particular ones are by the company P13. They're the company that's in, I think it's Poland. Yes, Poland. I just went and looked yesterday in the distributor's wholesale website for the P13, and they don't carry P13 anymore. So that ticks me off. But yeah, so, but I guess they're probably cutting back on a lot of places that they're getting charged tariffs to bring into the US. I'm assuming. That's just a guess. But I also get my bigger ones. So the ones that I use for my notebook scrapbooking. So my notebook scrapbooking, my All About series. Oh, speaking of Harry Potter, these ones are Heidi Swap. So these ones are the Heidi Swap notebooks, and I believe I can still get those, but these are bigger. Yes, Lynn, if you're going to Poland, you should be able to find P13 there, I would think, unless something has happened to the company that I don't know about. But yeah, there's lots of different notebooks that you can get. If you want me to look for some for you, I can totally see, what I can find through my distributor. But yeah, the P13, I only have a couple personal ones left. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I'm sure I'll find another notebook. Okay, so I'm going to do movies. Didn't I take an... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I love those Heidi's ones. Yes, I love the Heidi ones. Movies. O. Yep, the Heidi ones are great. That gives you lots of room to create. So the pages are, oh, this is upside down. The pages are like 5 3/4 total, like 5 3/4 by 8 1/4, something like that. So they give you a lot of room to create, and you know, like you can totally do a listing with just a regular thin notebook and a pen. Like that's all you need. But if you want to decorate and things like that, it's nice to have a little bit bigger area to design on. Okay, movies. Movies. I might be able to go through what Heidi ones that I have here, because I may have some duplicates, because I may have ordered extra. Movies, and then I'm going to do on with these letters so that I have room. On. And then repeat. Now, I think I'm going to go backwards so that if I have to go over, I can do that. Okay. There are no T's in this one. So, okay. I will. So, A, repeat. I have another E over here. And I know I have a P. And I think I'm out of E's there. Always the E's. You can never have enough E's. And an R. Ooh, I think it might fit. Yay. There. Movies on repeat. Perfect. 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 Okay. All right. Movies on repeat. Now, I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to write in some of my movies, and then I can always decorate and add a little bit more, possibly. Ooh, the snitch would be good. I've got lots of great ones here. Like, and I'm gearing towards like the movies. So I could put like, I could put a little picture of the movies. Like I was thinking movies, kind of movie snapshots. Like, there might be some room. Huh. I might be able to put Harry there. There's Dobby. Yeah, we got some of the villains. Dumbledore's Army. Yeah, so I might use some of those. I also have little ones like this. We'll see. Okay, so does everybody have their lists handy? What pen am I going to use? Am I going to use this one? That might be too big. So my new favorite pen, my wonderful friend Carrie gave me this on the weekend, and it's called the Energel Cleana, C-L-E-N-A. I don't know if you can see that. And it is a gel pen that I have been using ever since she gave it to me in my journals and my planners, and it dries very, very quickly. It is a very like small nib. It's it says it's 0.4, but I almost feel like it's smaller. So I think because I want these to stand out, I might use a bigger nib. What do I have? I think I'm going to use a 5. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a 5. Okay. All right. What's on everybody's list? Okay, for the first one, I am going to put... Some of these didn't come through all the way, so... of course, I have to put all the Harry Potter movies. Okay, so that's first. Absolutely. I am going to so run out of room. So the very first, besides Harry Potter, the very first movie that comes to mind for me is The Goonies. So I'm going to put that right there. The Goonies. Does anybody else love The Goonies as much as I do? Love The Goonies. Is anybody still there? Then next, now these can be interchanged. I'm not doing them in any order. But the next one, I'm sure you all know, Princess Bride. Then I will definitely go, because I am an 80s girl, I will definitely go with The Breakfast Club. Okay, so these are all movies oh, gasp. That was a giant gasp, Lynn. The Princess Bride is one of my all-time favorite movies. It is a cult classic. It is incredible. In fact... I have also read the biography, autobiography of Cary Elwes. He plays the masked man in The Princess Bride, and It's amazing. It's a great book. I actually listened to it on audiobook. You can borrow it from your library, and it's fantastic. On your list to watch. Perfect. As you wish. Exactly. It's such a great movie. It's such a great movie. Okay, what else do I have? I'm going to say 10 Things I Hate About You is one of my very favorites. I love Heath Ledger. 10 Things I Hate About You, which is such a fantastic movie. It's also it's a kind of like it's loosely related to The Taming of the Shrew, the Shakespeare play. 10 Things I Hate About You. I also love Sweet Home Alabama. Anybody else love these? I'd love to hear yours. What else? What's on your favorite movies list? Another one that is a rewatch for me all the time is probably my favorite Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler movie, and it's 50 First Dates. Has anybody ever watched that one? I love it. 50 First Dates and The Wedding Singer. I really love The Wedding Singer too, but I don't have room for everything, sadly. Father of the Bride, Steel Magnolias. Yeah, I've seen Steel Magnolias a few times. Father of the Bride I've only seen once or twice. Yes, Pretty in Pink is definitely on my list. Shakespeare in Love, I have seen that several times as well. I'm not a huge Gwyneth Paltrow fan. But Pretty in Pink is definitely on my list. Along with St. Elmo's Fire, but I'm going to wait on that because I want to get some other ones on here. Okay. My daughter was born in 1992. I'm trying to remember what year this movie came out, but it was our favorite movie, and I'm sure that I have it on VHS somewhere because I can't find it to stream anywhere, and I love it. It was one of our favorites. Can anybody guess what movie I'm talking about? Lord of the Rings, yeah, that's, I know a lot of people that love those movies. Everything with Sandra Bullock, yes! Miss Congeniality, good grief. So the movie that I'm talking about that Emily and I would watch over and over and over, I'm surprised the VHS didn't wear out, is Spice World. If anybody ever sees it on a streaming service, please let me know. I don't know if they can't get the rights to it or what. Let's see. Also, for me, Star Wars, but my favorites are 3, 4, and 5. I'm not going to write all the names in there because they're just too long. I don't like the prequels, the 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking 4, 5, and 6. I wrote 3. Well, look at me. That's not what I meant. I meant 4, 5, and 6. Anywho, I'll maybe try and get rid of that somehow. Bridesmaids. What about Bridesmaids? I should have not tried to write that all in one spot. Another one that is love, I have to watch it whenever it's on, is Practical Magic. I am going to write Miss Congeniality, but I don't know if I can get it in here. So that's how it's going to look. I also have The Parent Trap, but the one, not the original, the one with Lindsay Lohan. I love The Parent Trap. And also, She's the Man. So She's the Man, Emily and I love that movie with Amanda Bynes. So, so good. Another one, okay, I'm going to include a couple of animated as well. Tangled is one of my favorite Disney movies. I love Tangled. Have you guys ever, oh, wait, Charlie's Angels, the original. I love Charlie's Angels with Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, and Lucy Liu. Love those. What was I going to say? Mean Girls. Mean Girls is another one. She's the Man, I did. Have you guys ever seen the movie Serendipity with John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale? I love it. It's so sweet. Serendipity. Dippity doo dah. Anyone else? Isn't it great, Rana? Titanic? Really? No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I've watched it enough times, but I haven't watched it in a long time. Also, 16 Candles. All the John Hughes films. Mamma Mia, 1 and 2. I hope there's going to be a 3. If they are on, I will absolutely watch them. I mentioned earlier The Wedding Singer. Hope Floats. Yes, thank you. I love Hope Floats. And Bernice Matisse. Elf. Yep, that's a great. Sleepless in Seattle. That's another good one. I've only watched that a couple of times. Once, maybe. The Wedding Singer. Yep, I've got that one. Oh, I just thought. Yep, 50 First States. I have that. The Holiday. Yeah. Always know what's happening on the screen for sure. There's another one I just thought of and then I just forgot. Mamma Mia, yes. I don't know what Across the Universe is. I've never seen that. You've Got Mail. Yes. I'm sure that there's some... oh gosh, what's that actor's name? Tom Hanks. I'm sure there's some Tom Hanks ones. We need to do a December holiday one. Yes. The Proposal. Oh my gosh, yes. So funny. So funny. 13 Going on 30. Love that. Love Jennifer Garner. There's going to be a holiday too. Really? To the window, to the wall. I'm not going to go any further than that. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave mine at that so that I can maybe do a little bit of decorating as well. Maybe. Let's see. What do I have? Have you seen this? Some of these are just far too big. Yeah, I didn't leave a whole lot of room. This is the only one. She is awesome. Maybe, okay, I'm not sure. Let me try. Let's see if I can get some movie stickers on here. Let's see. Gotta run. Okay, see ya, Ellie. I'm thinking some of these ones. And then Ron. And then Hermione. Where can I fit these? Maybe I can fit one like here. Yeah, let's put her there. And, well, we gotta make sure we have Harry somewhere. Let's see. Here. And then, what do we have for Ron? I'm hoping I can get something maybe here. That's too tall. Maybe right here? No, I want a full-length one like the others. Like this one right here. Like that. Okay, what else do we have? Dumbledore's Army. Maybe there's something I can put right there. Dobby is free. Ooh, oh, the wands are just a little too long to put there. I think that's Harry's, isn't it? No. That's Luna's. This is Harry's. This I'm pretty sure is Harry's. But they're too long. Thanks, Lori. How about, okay, so I could put the Hogwarts sticker there. Dobby is free. We could put the sorting hat up here. And so we could put Hogwarts right here. And maybe that right there. There. What else we got? Just looking for like little bits we can have. There's the what do you call it? His scar, his lightning bolt scar. Let me doodle and then see where we're at. I think I'm just going to doodle at the sides. There we go. I think that's pretty good. I didn't want to take too long with you guys because I took up most of the time showing the bundle. I think I will mail you my journal cover so you can doodle on it for me. No way. You can do it. Let me zoom in a bit. Is that close enough or too close? There we go. There. So there's mine. Yay. Oh, I should write in the date. What is the date? Let's say January 26th. Should I write it in somewhere? January 2026. There we go. Yay. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me, you guys. I can't wait to see your movie lists. Yeah, we had fun. I'm glad. I'm happy. I've really been enjoying our hangouts and our getting together the last 3 nights in a row. And so there's the final layout. I will post the picture in the video hopefully tomorrow. And then this is going to be your bundle. So I will tag, I'll post on the, I'll put the link when I get it up there tomorrow. I'll put it on the post with everybody's name in it. That's part of the journal group. And you guys will have a couple days to grab them. And then you can feel free to put a comment on your order saying, you know, hold until the new release, or I already have this order in, or I'm ready to ship, or whatever. Just let me know. That'd be great. Okay? Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope you had fun. And I will see you. Well, Thursday night we have Throwback Thursday in the main group using the Lumberjack and Jill stamp set. It's going to be so fun. Also, the Krafty Peaks for our 2 new stamp sets that are going to be released on Saturday. You're going to start seeing peaks of those on Thursday. So we'll have Thursday, Friday, and then the release on Saturday. So thanks for hanging out and having a crafty hangout with me, and we'll see you again soon. Love you. Bye.